This is A Course of Love, reading 99. We are going into the chapter, Devotion as a Type of Participation, but I read the last paragraph of The Time of Tenderness. The time of tenderness precedes the time of peace, and is the forerunner of compassion. The time of tenderness is thus the final learning ground before accomplishment is complete. The learning that occurs during the time of tenderness is learning from love. No lessons learned without love touch your heart. No lessons that do not touch your heart will accomplish anything. The purpose of the final lessons are both unlearning and moving through unlearning to new learning. These lessons must be accomplished in life and require an engagement with life. This engagement is a promise, a commitment. It requires participation, involvement, attention, being present. These are the lessons with which we will conclude. Devotion as a type of participation. To devote oneself to an objective is a vow to accomplish. To be devoted is to be prayerful. As we said in the beginning, to pray is to ask for all to be included in what you do. Devotion is thus our first lesson in learning how to be engaged in life during the time of tenderness. Devotion is the outcome of love and is the instance in an action word, a verb, a meaning of serving and being served by love. Devotion is a particular type of participation. It cannot be faked, but it can be practiced. You, dear children, have faked your way through much of your life. You have faked confidence when you are uncertain, interest when you feel indifference, knowledge of things about which you know nothing. But those who have tried to fake love cannot do it. The same is true of devotion, because there is no real devotion without love. Love cannot be faked because you know love. Because you know it, imitations of love are immediately felt. You may choose to deny the feeling, but you cannot prevent it from occurring. You can attempt to earn the love of those from whom you desired it. You can attempt to buy it, change for it, or capture it. This you cannot do, yet love is always present. Let us spend a moment considering this contradiction. How can love always be present when you can undeniably feel each and every absence of love? The problem is in the perceiver rather than the perceived. Each time you feel a lack of love, it comes from within yourself. This lack of love, or faked love of which you cannot help but be aware, is a signal to you that you want something. When you become aware that you want something, you are also becoming aware that you feel your lack. All feelings of lack are synonymous with feelings of fear. When there is fear, love is hidden. Love is rejected when a choice for fear is made. You cannot be without love, but you can reject love. When you reject love, it is hidden from you, because receiving completes giving. Each of your brothers and sisters are love inviolate. What each gives is incomplete until it is received. When you feel a lack of love in others, you have projected your fears onto them. Only when you cease to do this will you feel true devotion. When you feel lack of love, you feel as if the other gives you nothing. Yet it is your lack of ability to receive that causes this feeling. The practice of devotion is a means by which you can purify your engagement with life and all you encounter within it. Devotion is synonymous with true service. True service does not look for what another has to give or what another has that you might use. True service recognizes God's law of giving and receiving, and the practice of devotion is, in effect, the practice of allowing giving and receiving to be one. It is during the time of tenderness, a true practice that, like vigilance, is a means to a desired end. You must practice recognizing your feelings of lack of love and realize these feelings come from your inability to receive. Do this practice until it is no longer needed. That was reading 99. And we will continue tomorrow with more of understanding devotion as a type of participation. Enjoy today with blessings.